Yeah, I just wanted to touch briefly on this Michigan. It's like 7 o'clock on a Friday night, December 3rd, right? And I've been working all day. I've been up since like 4:30 this morning, so I'm fucking tired. I didn't really pay much attention to this Michigan school shooting thing because it. I mean, come on, it kind of seemed like bullshit, anyways. But I started paying attention to it when I realized it was an Oxford township. Because anything that has to do with like the bull or the horned one, uh, I always pay attention to. Makes your ears perk up. Has to do with a bull. I mean,
Bullshit.
this could be
Bullshit.
You said us out. It's all bullshit.
That's right.
All of it.
Bullshit. Anyways, so it took place in the Michigan Oxford Township at the Oxford High School. A 15-year-old accused of fatally shooting 4 students in the halls of Oxford High School, saying that he had bought the semi-automatic handgun that he used to carry out the deadly rampage as a Christmas gift. Karen McDonald, the prosecutor in Oakland County, detailed a litany of missed opportunities to prevent the shooting as she spoke at the news conference announcing 4 manslaughter charges, each against the gunman's parents, James and Jennifer Crumbley. Now, this is interesting here because on the morning of the November 3rd shooting, the suspect's parents were urgently called into the high school after one of his teachers found an alarming note he had drawn, scrawled with images of a gun, a person who had been shot, and the words blood everywhere, and the thoughts won't stop. Help me. Quote. Unquote.
For real, I don't know.
The day before the shooting, a teacher had seen the suspect searching online for ammunition for the gun in class, which led to a meeting with school officials. The prosecutor said, after being informed by the school about their son's behavior, Jennifer Crumbley texted to her son, LOL, I'm not mad at you. You just have to learn not to get caught. Get caught drawing pictures and look. See, this gets into like a weird gray area, right? Or a weird. This is going to set precedent. But anyways, school officials told the parents during the in-person meeting on Tuesday that they were required to seek counseling for their son, Ethan. The teenager's parents did not want their son to be removed from school that day and did not ask him whether he had the gun with him or search the backpack he brought with him to the office. Okay. James and Jennifer Crumbley left the school without their son. Miss McDonald said he was returned to the classroom. Okay. There was more people involved in this than his fucking parents. Yeah. This is crazy. Let's just continue reading a little bit. Miss McDonald said the teenager's parents had been storing the newly purchased 9mm Sig Sauer pistol unlocked in a bedroom drawer. Okay. At about 12:50 p.m. that day, law enforcement authorities said Ethan Crumbley walked into a bathroom carrying his backpack and emerged armed with a handgun and began to shoot. There was absolute reason to believe this individual was dangerous or undisturbed, the prosecutor added. 4 kids were murdered and 7 more injured, so yes, we should all be very angry. The thing is like, there was teachers and shit involved, like, you can't, they used to send dogs through my high school. I remember one time I was skipping class, right? And I was down in like the machine shop because they had a soda machine down there that worked in between classes and shit. Because this was like 20 years ago. This was longer than 20 years ago. Anyways, I'm not explaining this. I was skipping class. I come around the fucking corner, and there's the cops with the fucking dogs checking lockers. And, I had to skip school completely. I had to run out the fucking... Anyways, that's another thing. My point is like, there was a bunch of people involved in this. Are you telling me today, in today's climate, when a kid is fucking drawing murder pictures talking about voices in his fucking head, right? Looking up bullets, right? You can't check his fucking bag. You can't send his ass home. What the fuck? Like, I think the school needs to be charged and sued. Well, they're going to be sued, but charged with involuntary manslaughter. Although many underage school shooters arm themselves with guns from home, the adults responsible for the weapons are rarely charged. Yeah, that is true. Now, should these parents be charged and be convicted and found guilty? I don't know. After the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, we know how the fuck the media works. So this could be all complete lies. I believe it's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all of it. All of it. After the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, you had these fucking LARPs. I mean, I've heard of this word, but saying, oh, you know, now I can just go out to any protest and just fucking shoot people. That's what they want, you know. That's what they want is, for one, people talking like that and spreading that bullshit around and astroturfing that fucking ideal around. And then they want people to do it that way. Because I can't stress this enough. We're the last line of defense between this totalitarian bullshit that is fucking going on. I don't want to go into a tangent right now about Germany being fucking Nazis again, right? Like, what the fuck is going on? I digress. Many states, including Michigan, do not have laws requiring guns to be locked away. Okay. And experts say prosecuting a gunman's family member is the raw aftermath. Okay, wait a minute. What time did this fucking kid go shooting up the fucking place? Let's see here. Do we have a fucking time? Because, like, the parents were at the school that morning, right? I mean, if they didn't go home and, like, check the drawer and, like, oh my God, the gun's gone. And Ethan, oh, fuck, Ethan. You know, Ethan's got the gun. Oh, 12:50 p.m. that day. So, yeah, they were probably in there during lunch, before lunch. Let's get a fucking timeline of when they were at the fucking school. Anyways, I believe the fucking school should be partially held liable and responsible and also be brought up on charges. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. That is where this leads. Right? I mean, if you're going to charge the parents, right, because they walked out of the school and they didn't say, hey, let's go search your fucking, you know, let's go search everything. Let's drag you out of school. You're already going through fucking, apparently fucking hate it here. Let's make it fucking worse, right? I don't know. If many of you are probably parents. Now, how would you handle it? But the thing is, she fucking texted him that morning. LOL, don't get caught. Slippery slope here. But the school was involved here. When the fuck? What? I mean, they don't take threats seriously. I mean, a lot of these fucking school shootings are FBI and fucking the police and the school's partial faults because they don't take these threats seriously. Then again, I mean, you got to get into, like, taking the threat seriously. Like, I mean, would dodgeball or whatever the fuck, you know? I get it. Would you take that seriously? No. You're drawing pictures saying the voices in my fucking head. This should probably be taken seriously. Not only by the parents, but the fucking school and the fucking teacher. Yes, they had an emergency meeting, but they should have probably took it a little fucking further. Now again, I don't know exactly what happened with these parents and the teachers at their fucking meeting, you know? School officials told the parents during an in-person meeting on Tuesday that they were required to seek counseling for their son. The teenage parents did not want their son to be removed from school that day. They did not ask him whether he had the gun. This is like, I guess I already read that. The suspect fired more than 30 rounds. Yeah, anyways. I've already ranted enough about this. Just where the location and shit just is
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oxford, the bullshit. No discipline was warranted. Okay, here we go. Sheriff Michael Bouchard, I don't know, of Oakland County said that Oxford school officials had spoken twice to the suspect about concerns over his classroom behavior. Once the day before the shooting and again that morning, but the superintendent of the Oxford School District said the suspect did not have a unbelievable. Disciplinary record at the high school, and said the concerns about his behavior did not lead to any punishment. No discipline was warranted. Okay. What? I mean, you'd have to define discipline here. Investigating the possibility of a psycho kid at school, hearing voices. Now we got the MK Ultra mind projection, thought projection shit into your fucking brain. You know what about that? I mean, there's a lot of people, the majority of people these days, even old people, do TikToks, do videos, do podcasts like this. So there's these massive banks of your voice. They can project your own voice right into your fucking brain. Think about that. Think about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take a minute. Take a second. Yeah. Because if they can project a voice inside your fucking brain, boy, imagine if they projected your voice inside your fucking head. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's real. Anyways, gun control advocates have argued for more prosecutions of adults. Yes, of course. Of course they have. That's their thing. But yeah, I feel the fucking school, they should have done a little more investigation here. He didn't have a disciplinary record. I bet, they're not going to do interviews with anybody. You're not going to hear much more about this, unless they convict the parents. The whole story is probably going to shift to the parents. And it's going to, if they can convict the parents and get the parents found guilty on it and sent to fucking prison, it'd probably make people lock up their guns. Which, that's a whole other thing. Anyways, that's all I got to say on this thing. I find these school shootings, I mean, you know what they're after. I mean, when I say bullshit, did kids die? Yeah, kids probably died. Did they? It's more hoax like. It's manipulation through the media, and it's being used to propagate and prop their agenda. And just so happens, the Oxford cap, the Ox, the bull.
Bullshit. 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 You said it's all bullshit. All of it.